We begin our roundup of Day 16 at Stade Geoffroy Guichard, where Saint-Etienne hosted rivals Lyon in Sunday's late kick-off. Michel Bastos claimed the only goal of the game with this free kick, ensuring that Lyon remain 5 points clear at the top of Ligue 1. Still, Lyon coach Rémi Garde is refusing to look too far ahead. I think we're trying to impose our style rather than sit back and let teams come at us. And so far so good, but it's obviously a long road. We'll start by recovering as quickly as possible for Wednesday's game against Nancy, then Sunday's game at Parc des Princes. At Stade Vélodrome, Jérémy Aliadière opened the scoring for Lorient from the penalty spot, with Marseille's Charles Kabore receiving a second yellow card and reducing the host to 10 men. Benjamin Cognier then made it 2-0 shortly after the break. And Aliadière squared for Kevin MONNET-PAQUET 20 minutes from time to make it an afternoon to forget for Marseille. 3-0, the final score. PSG remain within 2 points of leaders Lyon after claiming a comfortable 4-0 win at home to Evian Tonon-Gaillard. Zlatan Ibrahimovic got things going with his 14th goal of the season. 2 minutes later, he set up Ezequiel LAVEZZI, the Argentine scoring the 3,000th goal in PSG's history and his first in Ligue 1. The returning Thiago MOTTA got in on the act 6 minutes from time, getting on the end of a Javier Pastore cross to sweep home. And then 2 minutes later, Jérémy Menez linked up superbly with Ibrahimovic before squaring for Kevin Gamero, who simply had to tap home with his first touch of the game. An ideal result for the Parisians ahead of their trip to Valenciennes. In Sunday's early kick-off, Reims and Bordeaux played out a 0-0 draw. The best chance for the host fell to the Brazilian Thiago, who should have done better with this acrobatic attempt. At the other end, Jussier had a chance to take advantage of an Antoine Deveau error, but Kossi Agassa remained vigilant. Champions Montpellier put in a good performance to beat struggling Ajaccio at the Masson. John Attacker opened the scoring with this fine individual effort. Ajaccio-born Remy Cabella then doubled the host lead with this powerful finish. In the second half, Younes Belhanda curled in a superb strike from outside the area to make it 3-0. Coach René Girard is already looking ahead. I don't know if the fact that we were playing in the Champions League was stopping us playing well in the league. There are always good times and bad times. I think we maybe went through a bad patch at the wrong time, but we're back on track. We're still in 3 competitions and there's plenty for us to play for, so there's no need to be too hard on ourselves.
Encore 3 compétitions, on a une course-poursuite intéressante à faire, donc voilà, on va pas se prendre la tête.
High-flying Rennes, with 7 wins in 9 games, took the lead at home to Brest with a superb individual goal from Julien Ferrat. They then doubled their lead in this Brittany derby through Roman Alessandrini. Plenty of positive signs for their coach, Frédéric Antonetti. Yes, there's lots of good stuff. We're playing some good football, I agree with you, of course. There are plenty of positives to take away. It's just a shame not to have won today, given the players' efforts. Indeed, only a minute after Rennes' second, Brest put a goal back through Benoît Lezoimier, who then crossed in for Charles and Benchop to rescue a draw. 2-2, the final score. I don't know the statistics, but what I'm most interested in is the number of chances in front of goal. I think we easily created 2 or 3 times as many chances as Brest. But at the end of the day, it ended 2-2, which isn't a good result for us, given the players' performance. Another goalless draw in the game between Toulouse and Bastia on Friday night. Anthony Modeste had this chance for the Corsicans after only 7 seconds. But try as they might, neither side could find a way through, with Toulouse claiming a handball here to no avail. 0-0, the final score. Troyes took the lead against Nice after a superb through ball from Benjamin Neve for Stéphane Darbion. However, As against Rennes last week, Troyes were unable to hold on to their lead as Dario Kvitinic fired in an equaliser for Nice in injury time. 1-1, the final score. Lille put an end to a 377-minute scoring drought in Ligue when they took the lead away to Sochaux, a superb strike from Nolan Brou in the 62nd minute. But 2 minutes later, the hosts equalised through Yacine Makari, making his first start since back in May. 1-1, also the final score at Stade Auguste Bernal. There was another 1-1 scoreline on this 16th day in the game between bottom place Nancy and Valenciennes. Host Nancy got in front through Jordan Lotiès, but Valenciennes managed to equalise in the second half thanks to a Mercedes Hadara own goal. They now look ahead to Tuesday's game against PSG, as coach Daniel Sanchez explains. We've got PSG coming up. We know it's a big game and we know what to expect. We'll need to be at 200% and show plenty of enthusiasm and determination, quite apart from any technical or tactical issues. It's an extraordinary game in the literal sense of the term, so we'll have to prepare for it in a slightly extraordinary way, again, in the literal sense of the term.
On va l'aborder, j'espère, de manière un peu extraordinaire aussi au sens propre du terme.
21 goals on this 16th day and no fewer than 6 draws. Only Paris Saint-Germain, Montpellier, Lorient and Lyon managing to claim victory. In the table, Lyon remain comfortable leaders. They're 5 points clear of PSG, who are ahead of Marseille on goal difference. Lorient are the only team apart from the top two to have won this weekend, which brings them to within 2 points of Rennes. At the other end, Troyes and Nancy remain in 19th and 20th, with Evian back in the relegation zone, but level on points with Ajaccio and Sochaux. Champions Montpellier are up to 12th. A look ahead to the midweek action with 3 games on Tuesday evening, including PSG's trip to Valenciennes and Toulouse's visit to the Grand Stade Lille Metropole. On Wednesday, the top and bottom teams in Ligue 1 face off when Lyon host Nancy, and Bordeaux and Saint-Etienne round out the 17th day on Thursday night.